Grace and peace to you. This is yours truly, Bishop Bowser, coming at you once again. Just want to share with you briefly that today, July 4th, begins our season of peace. Season of peace is from July 4th through September the 4th, which is Labor Day. And so we got about 10 weeks or so to do this thing. And so during our season of peace, we're basically asking, our theme is a fallback for families, right? Fallback for families. Fallback for families. And so when we say fallback for families, we're just asking everyone who have the potential, who may possibly engage in gun violence, let's think before we act and fall back, right? Because during this time, we want no shots fired in our communities, especially where life is lost or someone gets injured or even traumatized from the gunshots. And so to be from July 4th through Labor Day, where we're asking everyone to fall back, right? I want to give a shout out to the Season of Peace team. We thank you for all the work that you're doing, meeting with us every week, planning and so on. Want to thank, I'm most definitely thankful to God, to all our elders. And when I say elders, I'm talking about our OGs. I'm talking about those who were a part of the gang lifestyle and have put in work for their set and now is pushing families and individuals to be engaged in positive activities, right? And as we say in our theme, to fall back for families, asking others who may possibly engage in violence, because we don't know, nobody may not even engage in violence, but we're just trying to prevent it from happening, right? And so those who have the potential possibility to get engaged in violence, we thank you. We thank you, OGs. Thank you, elders, for the message that you sent out. And so anyone that want to make a video to push this peace, to push this season of peace, where we call for no shots fired, where we're asking everyone to fall back for families, where we can go to the park and have peace, we can go to events and no violence is happening, where we don't have to worry about losing our loved ones through any type of gun violence in our communities. We can do this, right? If we come together and we start talking about it and having a conversation. So from grandparents to parents to other relatives, brothers and sisters, cousins, and friends and homies and everyone, we asking all of you to get involved and be engaged when it comes to having a conversation about nonviolence, right? Encouraging each other to engage each other in a nonviolent way, even when we have arguments. Most homicides stem from arguments, right? People getting in an argument, getting in a dispute about something. And so we can think before we act, right? Think, because you think it, then you feel it, then you act on it, and then you have an outcome. Somebody dies, somebody go to prison, and so on. And I did a video before where I shared with everyone that, you know, it's not impossible, but it's real hard to commit a violent act against someone, especially with a gun, and kill someone or shoot someone and think you're going to get away with it. It's just not going to happen. And I think a lot of times if people thought before they act, we have less violence in our community. So we're most definitely thankful for all those who did fall back and who do fall back and work with us in keeping violence down and reducing and preventing the violence. And we realized that during the summertime, there's a lot of activities going on even that we're not having, right? And we're thankful for that. Anyone that's having any type of activities that's going on during the summertime for our youth and for our families and for our communities, we appreciate you. We love you, and keep on doing it. Even if you don't love me and you hate me and you see me as your enemy, I want you to know that I love you and you're not, and I don't see you as an enemy and so on. I don't have time for that. Also, I just want to say this is July 4th, and I'm going to put this video out today. But a lot of fireworks is happening, but also a lot of shooting is happening. Let's not do that, right? I was walking last night. I was out doing my daily walk last night, and I heard gunshots. And the first thing I thought was like, man, that bullet can land and hit me in the head. And then I thought, man, I shouldn't even be out here tonight, because people are shooting these guns and don't realize that that bullet, that projectile has to land somewhere. And so don't shoot your guns out in the air, because you can kill somebody, you can hurt somebody. It could be a kid, it could be your grandmother, it could be somebody's grandmother if it's not your grandmother or what have you. So let us think about that when you're out there shooting these guns. That is dangerous. Please don't do that, okay? And also, wherever you go, whatever you're doing today and during the summertime, stay safe. Make sure it's a safe place to go. Check into it and look and see who's going to be there, who's been invited, is the invitation on social media, and so on. Check the place out where you're going. Make sure it's a safe place to go, and so on, because it's very dangerous out here with when you talk about going places and not know where you're going, and someone there who might be an idiot and end up committing acts of violence against someone, and then innocent people end up getting shot. Or anyone, no one should have to die from a gun violence just because they happen to be somewhere where someone decides to start shooting and acting a fool, and so on. So we thank you, and we really appreciate everyone. And so let's push this peace, right? So once again, thank you all. Those who have been supporting us and helping us, we really appreciate it. We really need the community to get behind us and work with us and come together, because some within the systems are really trying to destroy this program and stop it, right? And so we need the support of the community, because I'm telling you that if we don't come together and work together, our community is going to be destroyed, right? We got to work together and come together and so on, and do this. And so we thank you and we appreciate it. And till next time, God bless you.